Okay, here is what I have to do. Because I'm the man behind the mic, it means that I can do anything. This is my son. I want you to meet my son. He's not in the frame right now. Don't touch it, Kevork, and don't go there because you're not in the frame. Okay? What I'm trying to tell to you is that I'm not in the frame. So I want to tell a story about my son. Now I'm going next to him so you can finally see him too. This is my son. I believe you don't see him because the camera is focused on me. Now I'm going to zoom out so you can see both of us. Now that you can see both of us, it's... Yeah. Now we are multiple and we are zoomed and tracking both of us. Trying to put us... Oh no. Only my son is in the frame. Why? Ah, now we are both of us. It's both of us. Come a little bit here, my son. Okay. So now the thing is, I want to ask you, what do you think about this camera?
It is a camera.
No, I mean, you like it? What it
It's
does?
a good camera and it has good abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know what's the best option of it?
What?
It's one-person production cam. You see, now we are doing an interview and without having a cameraman. Did you realize that?
Hmm?
What
Yeah. Yeah?
did you ever see such cameras?
No, I have. You know where? Right here.
Yeah?
Yes.
So this is the first camera that you see with these capabilities.
Probably.
Okay.
Unless I don't remember something.
If you're gonna rate it from 1 to 10, how much you rate it?
It's good. I would rate it a 10 if it wasn't. I don't know. It feels as if someone can do something with it that's not correct, but like I don't know.
What do you mean? Explain more.
It just feels like it's
Face the camera.
it feels suspicious. I don't know.
What do you mean by suspicious?
Suspicious in a government watching you kind of way. But like,
This is-
that's definitely just an embedded fear within me.
Okay, look. Let me simplify it for you, okay? We are just now recording it on our device. So it's local. Okay? But once we upload this footage and it's online, any hacker, any government, the platform we're uploading, they may use the data. Okay?
Let me
Because I've never personally, I never read a consent that I say I agree. I've read it completely. I just, yeah? Did you read all the terms of all the platforms that you sign up for?
No.
Exactly. So if you will sign up, let's say for...
I think that's a bit wrong of them because because someone malicious could attempt to hide something in there that no one would read that isn't necessarily beneficial, you know.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
It should be more simplified and readable and entertaining to read.
Okay, I totally agree with you, and I believe that most of the companies and people who are behind the technologies, they are trying to create for the good of the humanity. I'm sure there are some bad people, okay? But the laws are there to protect us, most probably. Okay? Do you believe in law?
Yeah. I believe in law.
Come a bit behind. You're moving too much. This is an interview. Okay? Hey, where are you going?
I was gonna get my slippers, and I did.
It doesn't matter your slippers now. We're in the middle of
Oh.
interview. Okay. What I believe in is as long as we trust somehow the creators that they are doing their job to serve us, okay? And behind them, the governments that creating the laws and the regulations, I hope they are taking care of us. Yeah? If that's the case, why we should worry? Come to the front, the same level. Where are you living? Talk to me. I'm trying to talk to you and you're getting me out of focus.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Exactly, because you're moving and you're dragging the topic to somewhere it doesn't matter. I don't know, you're moving, going there. Instead of me talking to you, we are trying to figure out what You understand what is going on? So my question is, do you trust the laws?
That's very complicated.
Okay, it's complicated, I know, but do you trust them or no? You can scale it from 0 to 100.
Trust like the tech people.
No, I said the government, the law. Not the government, a specific government. The laws, the justice system, just the systems and the laws.
I think they were made with good things in mind, but they turned out very badly.
Okay, and who has the control over the generations, over the years that they turned out this way?
What do you mean?
I mean, governments and laws were created by people, yes? Like democratic countries, supposedly, they will elect their politicians, correct?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, democratic, there is elections and people select the people who want them to represent them, yes?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. So if we are not happy with the results, who do you think is responsible?
With the results of the elections.
With the results of the
term of the politician.
Of the politicians, of how the country or countries, or if you say you're not happy with the government, it means you're talking about specific country, yes?
I guess so.
Yeah. So if we are not happy, what we are doing about it?
We're not really doing anything about it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So we are giving them the control, and all we do is complaining. Do you think that's the solution?
I think no, but also that we were forced to think this way.
Who forced you?
Not necessarily a person, but like the environment of society itself.
Why you think so? Which environment of society? How many people do you know? How many people do you talk to about this subject, about this topic?
I forgot what I was talking about again.
You forgot what?
I forgot what I was talking about again. What was I saying just now?
Then why are you answering specific things?
No,
we were talking about
Yes.
the people. You said in general people, and they make you think like that.
Oh, people make you think that. What was it? Did you also forget?
No, we were saying that you don't trust because the people have some behavior and they are driving you to somewhere.
People were made to what?
Hmm?
People were made to think in what way? I forgot. Because that would have made me able to finish.
We were talking about trust about the governments. Then you said they are not trustworthy because people and blah blah.
Because people what? Did you forget?
I don't know. We can rewind it to see.
I guess.
Yeah. So the point is, who is the responsible for the actions of policies?
For the policies of politicians.
For where we are going. If we are not happy where we are going, as a country, as human, as population, as a community, who's the responsible?
The politicians, not just because of their policies, but also because they misled us into believing that they're actually going to do something correctly.
And can we stop them?
Um,
Can you stand
the
here?
way we're trying to stop them won't work.
What we were doing to stop them?
Just whining.
Just whining. So no action, just talking. So what do we need to change that?
I would say that we could. First of all, we need to look into the past. How have people gotten in reforms back then? And you can see that most of the time, people did it. A lot of the time, it was with, for example, violence. But what I'm going for is, many people did with something that wasn't necessarily violent, but still disrupted the government.
Okay, give me an example of a violence that changed the rule or changed the government.
Like boycotts or stopping important things from happening, A lot of the time, I think at least in theory, it would be kind of hard to make it not violent. But
Ma-
depending on the situation, there will
Yeah,
probably
that's
be
why I'm asking for a specific incident that happened that you say because violent or revolution or something that happened that changed. Give me an example of that happened in the history.
I'm not
The
sure.
violence that happened that changed the system or changed it.
Violence that changed the system, specifically violence.
Yes, because you said people used violence to change, yeah, certain.
Pretty much every revolution, the Russian Revolution, the French Revolution, and so on.
Yeah, the French Revolution was against who?
It was against the corrupt monarchy.
Monarchy. Monarchy was elected or they were appointed?
They were there.
Yeah, they were there, so they were appointed, and some families they were like monarch and bloodstream, yeah, generation by generation.
I think
So what you are saying is because there is a system but that was built, people made revolution to change that, yes? And we went from monarchies, most of the countries, to another system like democracy or federacy or whatever, yeah? Different systems. Yeah. So now there is not one monarchy or one appointed that they go generation for generation. Each election, some countries 5 years, some countries 4 years, some countries 6 years. There is a rotation of power. People select. So if we are producing the same kind of politicians, where is the fault? Where is the gap that as normal humans they are lack
what
of
do you
producing?
mean by the same kinds of politicians?
Because if we are getting the same results, we are not getting better, we are getting worse. It's like, because you said there are politicians that they are not changing stuff, yeah? Which means we are producing the same kind of politicians.
I think it's because the politicians do not want to change the policies because they have some other corrupt thing about them or something. There could be corruption. It could be. It's most of the time it's probably corruption, and yeah.
From what I see, you want my honest opinion? Okay. Wherever we change to a different system, even if it's democracy, socialism, communism, whatever it is, okay, that we select next, there will be people who are hungry for power. And there are regular people like us who care for other people, care there for family, they want to have a better life, to provide better living circumstances to their family, and other people who are after power and money. Okay? I believe that whatever system we choose in the next or the after we choose that system or even we make revolution, after 10, 20, 100, 200 years, this eager power, families who are eager to have power and control and money, they love money, they will find a way to control this system. If it was the monarchy, there were some kind of people having influence on the monarchy, it's the same.
Nobility, the nobles.
Yeah, exactly. The nobles, now they have different titles. They are business owners. They are, you know what I mean?
What was it? Lobbying.
Exactly. So yeah. So whatever.
Also, I think about that, another way that systems can rot themselves over time is that, combined with your point of power hungry people,
Yeah.
that at first a system will be placed and it will be successful and it will fulfill the purpose it was supposed to fulfill.
Okay.
But
Can you come forward, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already here.
No, you're moving.
But then, what will happen is, as you said, either some power hungry figure
Yeah.
will come in and change everything, or as in, like, it could be that
both.
and this combined,
Both, yeah.
or this, or just this. People could find a flaw in this system that's completely different, and then because they hadn't experienced the flaws of the last system,
Yes.
they'd want to switch. They wouldn't realize the advantage of this system, and want to move to a new system. It could be the old system. It could be an entirely different system, because of entirely different things.
Okay. one last question before we close up, because I see that we are already recording for 15 minutes. This is an achievement. And this is our first video like this. I will not post it unless if you say you want to post it somewhere and you choose where you want to post it, because we just did this without any preparation. We are in home clothes, indoors, pajamas, and it doesn't matter. Okay, my last question is for everyone that is watching and listening to us. Especially you are 14 and I'm like 47, and you're a different generation. What hopes do you have to change, not just to change, to influence slowly to make this world a better place, from politics, from everything that you find useful? So let's close with something positive.
I hope that people will realize that what they're doing isn't working. I hope that some people realize that they have been convinced by others to believe what they believe when they don't realize the danger of what they believe. I hope that people... Let me collect my thoughts real quick.
Okay, I can hope many things too. I want actionable stuff. Okay, you are 14 now. Do you have a plan to make things better, and how? What is your plan? Or you don't care, like many other people, you will not do anything. You will just, we complain, we just continue nagging and talking about it without doing any actions. Will you take any actions in the future?
I definitely hope I will.
So hope.
I can't guarantee it, but I hope I will, and I'm already trying to.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, that's good to know. And I wish and I believe that other than hoping, you will do the right thing, because you have the right education from your family. Right, the right way we raised you, your mother and I. So thank you for watching. This is just documenting our speech. It will not be posted unless he wants it to, because we just did it like this. Yeah, goodbye. So this was episode 1 out of 0.
Out of 0?
Yeah, because maybe we will not do anything. It was episode 1 out of 0, because we didn't plan to do any episodes. Doesn't make
What
sense.
if we make this episode 0 and then start something actually serious?
Oh, so you want to?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I like it. So this is episode 0.1, the introduction with the Pyjama Bosses. No.
That's not gonna stick.
Okay, that's not going to stick. We're definitely going to change it.
That's not going to stick. It's only gonna stick from people who will mock us, because we'll be doing stupid things, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I don't care for the...
Stupid things.
Look. People, yeah.
We will do stupid things in the process of doing brilliant things, because that's how everything works.
And you know what? Even if people will mock us, that's not the point. The point is to reach one person that agrees with us and have the same vision with us, so they also reach another one person. This is how thing grows.
I think the point is we find people who disagree, so we can constructively criticize each other and reach a valuable conclusion.
Yeah, we will find them, because you know why? We are putting the words out
Because
there.
those are 2 of the 3 types of people.
Yeah.
People who agree with you, people who disagree with you, and neutral people.
Just 1 second. We're dying. 1 minute.